it's Britney, bitch. Okay, it's not. It's Oshi. But come on. I mean, I'm gonna be excited for this one because it's Britney. So yeah, there's a new Oracle, and if you're a Britney fan, I think it's a must because it's Britney. But this is a deck that I was watching Lisa Papetz's hot takes, for the previous month, and she was like, "Ah, yeah, there's a Britney Spears Oracle coming out," and I was like, "What? How did I not know that?" I mean, I'm a huge Britney fan. I was like, Instagram always, pushes so many weird shit on me when I just, search for something. But why didn't I get the notification that this was a thing? So I did what most of Britney fans would do, but with what I normally won't advise is I stopped the video. I went ahead. I ordered. It was still a pre-order because it was like 2 days or a few days before it was officially released, and I was like, okay, back to the video because I was like, I don't care what sort of a situation I am in right now. This is something that I want and I need. And the price wasn't even that horrible. So, if it wouldn't been an indie deck with double the price, I wouldn't have gotten the deck. But this is a mass market deck. I don't even know. It's like Britney Brands Incorporation. I have no idea. I think obviously it's a cash grab because everybody's more aware of what happened with Britney, and look at the picture. So you can sell a lot of things with Britney, which is kind of like I hope finally we can spend our money on something that she creates. So she gets the money finally, but it's not done yet. So whatever. But I understand why this deck was made. But at the same time, I flipped through the cards already, and it's not a bad one. It's a magnetic one. The guidebook was, just slid into here, and the cards were here. So it looks nice. I kind of like the box. It's not the best quality because it kind of lost its shape during shipping, and like you can see, it kind of. Because of how it was packaged, it got crumbed a bit, but I don't really care because it's compact, it's good looking, it's gonna look good in, on my shelf because it looks like kind of like a poster or a book. But the guidebook is, and I have the flip through as well, I forgot to say that, so if you only care about the cards, you have the option to watch them. And there's not a lot of pretext for the cards, which I don't think you need it. It's just that, it's Britney. We all love Britney and we need Britney. And then it goes into the cards, and there's a colored, not full-size, but almost full-sized picture. And then the description. And then there's the author, who is Kara Nesvik, I guess. Nesvik? I don't know how you say that. I don't know why I'm tripping over her last name, but I'm really sorry. Who's from Minnesota and all that jazz. And yeah, she loves Britney, and I think that shows. That's why I was happy with this guidebook after I flipped through the guidebook and checked a few cards, because it could have been easily made just in a way that, oh, here's some Britney picture and be happy about it. But the description for the cards are really good. I was very happy to see that. Oops, my whole setup is gone. So I'm not gonna show you all the cards because, like I said, there's a flip through, you can see that. But besides, like iconic looks from Brit, which I love. I'm like, oh, I love this movie, like Toxic and everything. And then you go through and all I think about is Justin and what happened later. But this is new, like it's from her Insta post, and the artist side as well is from the the latest updates. There's nothing about her new marriage, which could have been an extra cool thing, but when I was just going through it, I was like, oh, look at that, and just things that connects to her in a great way. I love this. I love the music video. I think she was absolutely gorgeous, and obviously she was pregnant, so she was the goddess creating a new life and everything. But there are a lot of iconic looks in the card, so it's not just like, you know, like I have the golden ticket, which I loved back then. You know, it was all the Willy Wonka face and everything. And I have a perfume, and, you know, like I just love this. And what I meant to say is that I got lost is that you have a good description for the cards, because I was like, oh, here's the starlet, what does it mean? It kind of felt like a bit negative, you know, like downgrading. So I was like, is it a negative card, or why is it the starlet? But no, it's just I'm misunderstanding the word, and the quality is gonna be okay. I know you're not supposed to push it like that, but whatever, I don't care. I ruin it for myself, so it's okay. So if you want to read it, so every card has a description why the you know, creator chose a specific era from Britney's career, or, you know, just an outfit, where she wore it, what was it all about, and then you have a really good a little description that you can actually use as an oracle. For example, the starlet is all about the power of glamour to boost your mood and make a statement, even without the red carpet. So it's, when you pull this card, it's a reminder that you can be a star. You don't have to be, you know, wearing your, you know, special outfit for only special occasions. If you feel like wearing a dress and go grocery shopping, you should do that, because we are here to enjoy life and stuff like that. So it's an actually, and by just, you know, the first look, it's a much more usable deck than I actually expected it to be. To be honest, I was like, oh, look at that. It's gonna be just a, you know, money grab, and it's gonna be just a novelty deck, and I probably just gonna use it a few times and then put it away. But it looks like it's not. The cardstock is kind of interesting. I had a hard time filming the flip through, because this is that type of satiny mat that likes to stick together. I don't think it's a problem when you shuffle the deck. Don't even know. Yeah, I mean, overhand shuffle is, there's no problem with that. I have no idea if it's ruffle shuffles. I have tiny hands, but I can still hold it. I think it's like standard tarot size, I would say, but I'm gonna, you know, check. Okay, I suck at it, but almost managed to bridge it. So I think if you're, you know, ruffler shuffler, yeah, I'm gonna stop. You won't have a hard time, you know, shuffling this deck. And overhand is really working nicely. I like the size, to be honest. I like this is the possibilities card from the Creation Torn, because that's my main measurement. Okay, it's a bit bigger than a standard size, but not that much. So it's actually a really good card size to use for, you know, people with tiny hands as well. So I appreciate when, you know, oracles are like this size. Don't ask me why mine are not this size, because that's a completely different story. But yeah, I love the feeling when I'm shuffling it, but yeah, I'm not gonna stop. Yeah, I don't even know what I want to say. It's just, you know, it's my first impression. I love Britney. I love this deck so far. So let's pull some cards to see, you know, how they look on the table. If you have a few in a reading. We have a fitness fan. Oh, look at that. The flight attendant and the mother. And what I meant to say, and it's good because I always, you know, forget it. What I meant to say is this is a deck for Britney fans. You can use it with the guidebook, even if you're just, you know, slightly familiar with her. But I think this is definitely for fans, because when I look at a picture, it means something to me immediately. You know, like I think back about when she was wearing this t-shirt, and she was, you know, on the red carpet, she was pregnant, she was happy and everything. And, you know, so I don't even necessarily need to read the mother title to know what this card is all about, or the fitness, how much she loves working out and dancing, and, you know, the videos she posts, and obviously flight attendant. it's not a keyword that you can use without a key the guidebook. If not even me, you know, at first I will for sure have to read everything, because you know at first I wasn't sure what the cusp meant with this, because I completely forgot that this was from I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman. I don't know why that didn't came to mind. I mean, I know the outfit, I know the look, but I wasn't thinking about a video. And then, you know, immediately I was like, okay, it makes sense that it's a cusp because it's between those stages. And there's a lot of stories like that. And, you know, I know how Britney feels about her children, what it meant for her. I mean, just based on what she said, obviously, to become a mother and how important that is for her. So you can use it, obviously. Like I said, there are good sentences at the end, but I think if you're a fan, you will get so much out of this, because there's gonna be a lot of hidden meanings, and I don't even know what I'm looking for right now. Flight attendant. So yeah, I was just like, I wanted to say what it says. Underneath her uniform, she's not that innocent. Not that innocent. Okay, you're gonna sing. That's another thing. If you use this deck, you're gonna sing. Which is not a bad thing. Unless people around you and they're like, oh, shut up. But Flight Attendant Britney is actually a secret agent in disguise, and she's on a mission. Toxic teaches us that things aren't always what they seem, and life is full of surprises. So be prepared for what's to come, and always stay ahead of the pack. Beverage card optional. So, you know, the illustrations are awesome. Britney looks Britney, which is, you know, I was worried that she wouldn't look Britney, but she looks Britney. And there's some age as well showing up in the deck. I think in the Ringleader, which is like obviously one of my all-time favorite music videos, Circus, is just, I think she looked so good. Her hair was shorter, so I kind of think about this from a performance, but that short hair that she had in that music video, I think she looks perfect, you know, just in my opinion. But you know, you can see some age on her face because she's 40. She's like 2 months older than me, which you know, she's my pop icon. She's my music call, whatever. I don't know. I grew up being her fan pretty much. Not immediately, because, you know, there was a slight delay how we got news about pop music and whatever back then through weekly magazines and stuff like that. So I didn't knew about her immediately, but a few weeks later she was in Europe as well. So, you know, we were like, oh, there's something, you know, oh, I love that outfit. You know, that new music, and she was my generation's pop icon. And I know that she's on, you know, like a sabbatical or whatever, a hiatus, obviously, and she is trying to have a baby, which I wish her all the best. But I really hope that at some point when she starts working through the trauma that she went through, she will make some new music, because I would love to hear her true voice, you know, something that wasn't controlled and wasn't made into this la 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 kind of voice, because her original deeper voice is amazing. Not like I don't like her, you know, music, because obviously I loved it from the first time I heard Baby One More Time, but in her, you know, in Glory, you can hear her real voice, and oh God, she has such an amazing voice, and I still hope that she's gonna release some music at, you know, 10 years from now. I don't care. Let's do that. So yeah, but this, I'm gonna stop because I'm just rambling now. But look at that, it looks really cool. If you love Britney, it's gonna be an amazing deck, and even though purchased responsibly, know your limits. This deck has my heart a tiny bit at least. So yeah, excited. See you in the next one. Bye.